We must have had an open practice where a bunch of kids were able to come. This one girl ran through everyone. She was in tears and she threw her arms around me and looked up at me and said, "I look like you and I want to be just like you." I will remember that moment for the rest of my life because it changed me. The ability to have people look at you as a woman of color and say, "I look like you and I want to be like you," and have them believe that it is possible. Here's a picture of her and I, and if she ever sees this message, I want her to know that she changed my life. When I look down at my hands, I am not angry, I am proud, I am empowered. That makes me feel like I'm a part of her. So this is when I met Sydney Leroux. I saw her and I was like, I need to go to Sydney, so I pushed through all the players, and she goes, "What's your name?" And I go, "I'm Tori," and she's like, "I'm Sydney," and I was like, "I know who you are."
Sydney Leroux is Tori's role model. That's her idol.
We hugged and cried for 5 minutes, and it was amazing.
Excitement she showed around the other kids and showed towards Sydney. It was one of those things that you probably only see once in a lifetime.
These are the cleats that Sydney Leroux gave me.
I believe the moment when Sydney identified with her, she knows I'm important to her, just as important as she is to me.
I couldn't believe that night. It was all ponies and rainbows.
Tori wants to play in the 2020 Olympics. Her nickname is 2020. She wants to play on the national team with Sydney one day.
You go, look, go, go. Look at that. She's already changing the game. What up with it? Boss. You boss. I feel like me and Sydney are like Kobe and Jordan. I do everything based off of her.
I am looking forward to the day that I get to sit in the stands and say she made her dreams come true.
I will have these in my locker before I go play, looking at them and be like, that's the day I met her.